Hey guys, it's Mark and Dean here from Bool again. In this short video we're just going to discuss the importance of FR protection. Dean, are you alright to just fill us in on the importance of FR clothing, please?
So FR workwear, it's a necessity for many high-risk industries and can mean the difference between life and death or serious burn injuries. It's usually a self-extinguishing fabric to reduce burn injuries in arc flash and flash fire incidents. So Mark, why is FR so important, mate? I'm sure you can shed a little bit of light on the subject.
That's an easy one for me, Dean. Yes, in my case, as an electrician, I'm sure there's many electricians out there, the PPE or the FR range will form the last line of defence. Obviously there'll be a risk assessment done, and once that's been assessed and the work has to be undertaken, the FR clothing is going to be that last line of defence that can stop you from having serious injury and or going, like I did, and going through the traumatic experience that I've went through. So it's a very important.
And can you explain some high-risk situations that you've been in?
High-risk situations that an electrician will find themselves in required to wear FR clothing. Simple example would be like certain testing requirements around switchboards or equipment. So the equipment has to be live for it to be functionally tested. There may be some situations where they need to do some fault finding within an electrical switchboard. And obviously the newest one that's now deemed as live work from AS 4836 is now proven de-energized.
Yeah.
So every electrician, when they go to prove that the circuit's de-energized, has got to assume that is live energized. So that is like, that's a very common situation electricians are coming across daily.
What are the consequences of not wearing FR protection, mate?
Yeah, I think I'll split this into two categories for you, Dean. So from in my experience, which is pretty first-hand, you've got the severe burns, you know what I mean, the disfiguration, but there is obviously potential fatalities. So that would what I'd say to the body, but also there's, from what I've went through, I can easily say there's a lot of mental and emotional strain and potential long-term effects, not just for the injured person, but as well as their family, their friends. I mean, it impacts them as well, and you don't think of that, but it does. And as well as the business you work for, there's like can be a commercial knock-on effect where they can lose work. They have disciplinary actions from the electrical safety workplace organisations. So there's a lot of impact there. What about choosing though? So if how can we go about educating the workers or the business owners about choosing the correct FR? Can you help me with that one?
It's a good question. I think the first thing is to make sure that they're assessing the workplace hazard, right, and then choosing the appropriate category of PPE protection or FR protection that suits that workplace hazard. And then making sure that you're looking for certified FR protection in both men's and ladies' cuts, because we've got a diversified industry. It's important to make sure that any ladies who are working in that electrical field have the appropriate clothing to make them feel comfortable, but also protect them as well, mate. Yeah.
In conclusion of today's short video, guys, I'd like to just summarise and identify a couple of key points that I'd like you to take away from it. Point one being the importance of FR protective clothing to protect you against burns and arc flashes. Two, the impact it can have on the workers as well as the family and friends and business. And three, the final one being, is just to make sure that clothing you're getting is actually certified FR clothing.